What is the 2026 forecast according to Bazi Chinese astrology for Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex? Time to unpack this interesting little reading. So welcome. My name is Lydia Griffith and this is Firehorse Wisdom. I'm happy to be with you today. This is Royal Week. Why not? I thought let's start to look at some of the people in the news that catch our attention often. So we're starting out with Harry and Meghan, and then I'm going to do a reading about William and Kate and also the King and Queen of England. So, very interesting because of the forecast that I remember doing about 2025 and that Princess Catherine was going to be having a far better year this year, which I believe she has, especially considering her health. Also, the whole trajectory of where historically Prince William is in line to take the throne, and how long his father will be in power. So all of these interesting pieces I'm going to touch on as we go through this week, Royal Week. So here we are. Welcome again. If this sparks interest for you, please subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss a single video. We are really getting to that point in the year now that we're full into November, where I will start giving more and more information about 2026, the year of the fire horse. And I really do like to break the information down. Yes, there are key people in the news that we like to have insight into what their year might be. Because again, when we read their astrology, it helps us to kind of understand a little more about Bazi astrology, Chinese astrology, and also about our own, how we can adapt to our own astrology as well. Okay. So Meghan, interesting, right? I have talked about her with her show, her business as ever. I think that's the name of it. It's changed a little bit here and there, but she's working on her branding. That's what she's doing. Her birthday is August 4th, 1981. We adjust to daylight savings time, so it's around 3:46 in the morning. And many people have said that the date that's online is inaccurate. And I've checked many sources, and this is what I am working with. Her 4 pillars are a yin metal rooster year, and that is that overarching desire to have a stage, to have a voice and a presence. And then her month is a yin wood sheep. Her day, which is more directly who she is, a yang wood tiger. So you have that tiger rooster combination. This is somebody, again, that really wants the stage, really wants to have a voice and be heard and seen. The tiger is very independent, very spontaneous, adventurous, and is a go-getter. There's a lot of enthusiasm there. Her hour is a yang fire tiger. So there's a mirroring of herself in her work. And she is strong in her woody self, 38%, but she has no water. Okay. And, it's interesting because in couples, and I'm going to touch on Harry in a second, but in couples, often it is beneficial if one partner is weak in an element and the other is strong. Harry is a water person. So she is a wood person. It's like he's the watering can and she's the plant. She directly is nourished by him, and he has about 60% of his own element water. He is all water. Very emotional person, very much driven by his emotions. And Harry also has a strong to balanced amount of metal, what nourishes him. So most of his makeup is very self-contained in himself, his circle of friends, his audience, his community, and what supports him. And for Meghan, She is all about herself, but not near as full. Except when you add the energy of her husband, she gains so much. Now, Harry is weak in wood, which again is her element. So she, again, they can balance and feed off of each other in a healthy way. All right. All these things. And that tiger energy in Megan's hour really gives her that impulse and drive to innovate, create, try new things, be spontaneous, and she will go all into something until she hits too many dead ends, and then she's going to course correct. She will continue to do that until she kind of burns herself out. That's just her energy, right? So looking at next year, and when I do, so if you go to the Fire Horse Wisdom website, you'll see that I now have where you can order your own 2026 forecast. When you get that forecast, which also comes with a little visit with me on Zoom, which is super fun, one of the most important things is to look at where you are in your life path journey of your personal Bazi, and then through the lens of the new year and the energy coming in. Okay, so Megan's current luck cycle is a yang metal rat. So she's got a lot of focus this decade, which, what are the dates of this? 2022 to 2032 is very focused on her career, a career that is constantly changing, adjusting, adapting. And she will meet with a lot of critics, a lot of people trying to take her down and defame her or debunk her or, slash her ratings, cancel culture, whatever. She's up against a lot, and she's going to do a lot of course correcting with her career. In addition to that, the yin water of the rat is highlighting the relationship of motherhood. The divine mother or female archetype is very strong. There's also mention of things that are related to government, politics, whatever role that they still are playing, not being in the royal family. But certainly there are legal things involved, whether she's signing contracts with Netflix or whatever they're up to. The problem is that this year coming in of 2026, year of the fire horse, the horse is the enemy of the rat. Now, Harry is born in a year of the rat, day of the rat. Harry's getting double hit next year. And the fact that she is in a rat luck cycle, it's reverberating whatever he goes through next year. And it is going to be big, is going to ripple effect into her as well. Now, for her next year is all about her children. It is about creating. It is a huge, because she's wood and wood feeds fire, and next year is a fire horse and the horse is fire. So next year for her is a huge opportunity for making money, for gaining fame and recognition for everything she's creating. And it is a big opportunity for her to try lots of different things and to change it up. The issue is that her luck cycle is, there's a number of things, because she's strong with metal. She doesn't have water. So her current luck cycle is helping her with her career and gaining some longevity. So the fire horse year shifts the focus more to what she's creating than the actual career itself, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, it's not so much the business, it's what she's doing and creating that feeds that business. But there's opposition. There's opposition. There's opportunity for travel, moving their home, Yeah. And the energy shift here really feels like there is a competition or a conflict with the content that she's creating for her business. That's what it is. That's what it is. See, sometimes talking this out with you is how we arrive at this full forecast. It's amazing. That's what it is. There is opposition with what she's creating in relation to her business itself. It's like making bad jam, can I say? All right, let's look now, shifting the energy over to Harry. Harry, like I said, he's born in a Yang Wood rat year. And the month of Yin Water Rooster, the day of Yang Water Rat, he is all water. It's all about him. And he's a little lost in all of that. And there's so much emotion, so much emotion. The rat is very, can be very social. His chart is so cold, so cold. Yeah. She brings a lot more warmth. But anyway, there's a lot of emotion and a very coldness to him. He really needs life to be balanced. He really needs things to be okay. He's somebody that really likes to be around people. He likes the audience. He likes community. He loves all of that. His brother is a huge part of his life. Huge part of his life. Anyway, the rat also is keenly aware of financial stability. His hour is a Yang Earth monkey, which shows a lot of changeability. There is a lot of changeability with his work. And there is definitely the signature I can see in here of the royal family and the royal life as an entity being a supportive influence into his work and what he does. It's his identity is rooted in there. And I think, you know, there's this fabulous book by Tokapa Turner called Belonging. Highly recommend it. I think that he is in a place of, you know, there are times in our life where we isolate ourselves in order to find where we truly belong. And during that time, we can go through periods of false belonging. So his leaving England and his leaving the royal family and that severance, I wonder if he isn't in a place right now of false belonging and trying to find where he does fit in. Where am I? Where is home? So anyway, his current luck cycle is a Yin Fire Ox. And like I said, right now, he is in such a conflict for him for 2026. It is hitting his year. It is hitting his day. It is bumping him. I guarantee they're going to move next year. Guarantee they're going to move. Now, all the fire coming in is a lot about his father. Huge about his father next year. And on top of that, there is travel, moving, his marriage, his work, his responsibilities, duty to family. I would not be at all surprised if they don't go back to London, go back to England, that there isn't some reparation because of his father and what's going on with the king. That would be my prediction for next year. And it is going to challenge his marriage. It is going to challenge everything that holds him together. It is not going to be an easy year for Harry. And the current luck cycle he is in, a yin fire ox, is also very much highlighting his marriage, his ability to prosper, to have fame, to be recognized, to travel, have property, work, responsibility, home. His brother is in there. And rooted in all of that is politics and government. And you could say the royal family, and also signing legal documents. And yeah. I think that Harry is really going to have to focus really hard on his father next year. Something really big is going to go on with that. So stay tuned, because I will give you an update on what's going on with the King of England in upcoming video this week. So until next time, friends, please be well.